What's up everyone, this is Mahan. Today with another real estate video. I'm coming to you to talk about subject to transactions. A lot of people nowadays, they want to get into real estate and they want to start building their rental portfolio, and they see all these videos about how to buy properties with no money out of your pocket, or they see videos about real estate wholesaling that you could make $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 in one transaction. Just wanted to come out and just today tell you a little bit about the subject to transactions and how you need to go about them, and how you need to find them, who do you need to talk to, and basically how to build your subject to business team. Basically, who do you need to have on your team so you can do more subject to deals, and how do the numbers work, and what it actually takes to have the successful transactions, and how to find these properties and go about them. So step one is finding subject to transactions. So where do you find this type of properties? The best way to find subject to transactions is finding people who are behind on their mortgage. They really need to get out, and they're not sure, and they're not sure what to do, and they feel like they paying too much on late fees, or kind of they're going through that process. So my suggestion is going after pre-foreclosure leads. Pre-foreclosure leads, they could be the public records, whoever is behind on their payments. You could kind of reach out to them and say, hey, I really want to help you with the house situation. So, and these people are already behind, they already got the foreclosure notice. A lot of them could have a lot of equity in the property. Or if you want to use Propstream, it's a paid service. Actually, if you use a link under this video, you can use it for 7 days. You can pull out pre-foreclosure leads in any city. So if you want to do more subject to deals, you want to get some leads to get it started with, especially pre-foreclosure leads, check out the link under this video. I have a free trial that you can use. Just click on that, sign up. If you want to continue using it, that's up to you. If not, just use it for 7 days. You can pull out up to 2,000 leads for free, and Skiptrace those leads. And from there, moving forward, you could go ahead and contact these pre-foreclosure leads and just tell them, hey, what if I could take over your payments? What if I could provide you with the solution that could get you out of a foreclosure, get you out of the situation where you're behind and you're not sure what's happening, and they're adding all this, your credit is getting messed up. I can take over, make the monthly payments, so increase your credit, and after 6 months to a year, I can refinance it. So number one is going to be reaching out to pre-foreclosure leads or expired listings. So these are the properties that the owner is trying to sell it on the market with an agent, but they're not able to. I know it's kind of difficult in this market where there's not enough inventory. However, these expired listings, they still exist. So you can reach out to the agent or the homeowner and say, hey, I know your client is trying to sell this. They're probably making mortgage payments. They have to move out, or they already moved out. They pay mortgages on 2 houses, or they're trying to buy another house, but they can't until they sell this. You can go ahead and reach out to them, offer them the same thing. I'll take over. I'll take on the responsibility. I'll take on the headache. I'll rent it out. I'll refinance it with a local lender, and you don't have to make those payments anymore. So put yourself in your shoes. If you were in a situation where you were making mortgage payments, you don't want to do that anymore, what type of solutions would you be looking for that could help you with your situation? Now, in this video, we're going to talk about the type of tools and people you need to have around you. Number one, as I told you, is either public records, local newspaper, or Propstream. Link under this video. Make sure you check it out. And number two is what type of people you need to work with. You need to work with real estate attorneys that they have experience in subject to transactions. You just don't want to close with anybody. So if you have that, and number three is going to be a contractor. You want to make sure that you take a contractor over there, they're doing inspection, there's nothing major wrong with the property. You don't want to take on somebody else's problem. You're an investor. You want to look into this logically and make sure you buy the right property. Number four is that the real estate agent, if you're not licensed yourself, make sure you do comps. Make sure you do a comparable market analysis. showing that you're buying the property at the right price. If you are, you know what's your exit plan. Usually ours is you get in there, do improvement, do a cash out refi at 75% or 80% so we can pull our down payment out, plus repairs. So we always do those numbers and make sure we're buying at the right price. We're not gonna say yes to every single deal. So you need a contractor, you need a real estate attorney, you need a real estate agent, you need an insurance agent. Make sure you're getting insurance every subject to deal that you purchase. You need to have worked with someone who actually knows what type of products to offer you, so it's beneficial for you as a landlord or an investor. So in the long term, you're winning, they're winning because you're doing multiple transactions with them. And so real estate attorney, contractor, real estate agent, and insurance agent, and you want to have a CPA or a tax person, so kind of work with you on your numbers. Make sure you have a bookkeeper. If you're doing multiple transactions, make sure you're keeping track of all the numbers, of how much money coming in with that rental, how much money spending on the repairs, and you kind of could keep track of your business. So that's very important when you are building a team of professionals to work with if you're doing subject to transactions and working with subject to properties. Now these are the people you need to work with, and as I said, Propstream is a great tool to have for you to pull leads, or you can do it for free on public records. And you need to have a solid contract. You know, these are complicated contracts. These deals, they could go wrong. The seller could mess it up, could call the lender and tell them, hey, I sold my property. However, you just want to make sure that you talk to an attorney with an experience and they can write up a contract. Now, after you write up a contract, you want to make sure you kind of do a training with that attorney how to go over this contract with the client that you work with. You're not able to give them legal advice, and I'm not giving you any legal advice right now or what to do. It could be different in your state. However, you want to make sure you know your contract, you know what you're talking about, and it's important for you to, you know, be in touch with your team. Each person comes in, take a look at it, give you their opinion, and then you go in there knowing already, okay, what are your comps with the real estate agent, how much is your insurance cost, if this is the right transaction for you, and how much is going to be the estimated cost. You can go with your contract through the first time or second time, and when you go over the contract with the seller, you already know all your numbers. Make sure cash flowing, make sure you don't have as much liability, and make sure you know all the costs involved. In this training, I kind of went over who do you need to have on your team and some of the tools and systems that I personally use, but there is a lot more into subject to deals and subject to properties that if you want to learn, make sure you check out my YouTube channel. Subscribe for future videos. If you have any questions, ask under this video. And again, thank you for watching this, and I'll see you guys on the next video.